Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today, the day after Real Madrid won, Chelsea won, and it's crazy to think, just based on that result, how disappointed many Chelsea fans were. And we got an away goal, it was a good result, but we could have got more. And it's nice to see that winning mentality is now back and drilled into all Chelsea fans. It's nice to be back in this mental space. Anyway, before we get into today's nitty-gritty, I've got a certain player to talk about. I'm going to let you guys know today's video has been brought to you and sponsored by OneFootball. Yes, the OneFootball app has sponsored this for me to let you know of how amazing this app is. I use it day in and day out. It's absolutely incredible. You can get all of your team news. You can get any team news in relation to transfers, what's going on and off the pitch, training sessions, any player news that you want, any player stats, any team stats, any scheduling, fixtures, results, any information that you want in regards to your team, your favourite player, or football in general, not just in this country, but European and worldwide competition. It's all in the OneFootball app. So head into the description, download link is there, download the OneFootball app and enjoy. Also, if you want 25% off any store-run products, you can use the discount code YTF25. Website and link is in the description as well. Let's get into today's video because we've got a certain player to talk about. Yes, I have backed this man, right? Week in and week out. I have come up with every single excuse that I can come up with under God's hot sun, right? But after yesterday, I'm sorry, there needs to be a conversation now. If you ignore this, you're just being stupid at this point. You're just being ignorant. If you think that there isn't an issue, if you think that there isn't a cause for concern. Now, me doing this video isn't saying that Timo Werner, who we're going to be talking about, isn't going to get better or isn't going to come good next season, because that's a possibility. That is a big possibility. But what I've realised is, not necessarily the excuses, but what I've cut slack with Timo Werner and the reasons behind that just isn't sufficient enough to the misses that we're seeing. You know, I have defended Timo Werner, and I've defended him because I can see what he contributes. I can see what he gives. He doesn't play badly. You know, he does contribute to the team. Not necessarily in goals, right? Or, you know, maybe here and there an odd goal, which is crazy because we thought he was going to be packing him in left, right and centre. But when it comes to assists, when it comes to the press, when it comes to energy, winning the ball back, retaining possession, keeping the ball, things like that, he's good. He's good. But there are two things that let him down. His first touch is an issue, and we know this, and we've seen it countless times. Sometimes his timing is completely off. Sometimes he makes the wrong decision in terms of his first touch, and sometimes he just loses control. You know, ball comes to him, he just fluffs it. That's one cause for concern. But the main cause for concern, which doesn't fall into any of the reasons that I've used to back him. The reasons I've used to back him is he's adapting, the Premier League is a lot faster, he's going to have to get fitter. You know, the Premier League is a league where you need to be physical, you need to be quick, and you need fast instinct. You need to be able to think on your toes. You need to be able to think before you even got the ball. You already know what you're going to do with it. The pace of the game is so much faster compared to the Bundesliga, compared to other leagues. And one factor that the Premier League has is it's not as open defensively as the Bundesliga. The space that Timo Werner was finding over in Germany in terms of being able to run in behind defenders, because most German teams play with a high line, you're not finding that when you're playing against Burnley. You know, it's funny, I always use Burnley as the example, and I don't know why, but they are like the bread and butter, typical English 4-4-2 Premier League side. That is just it. And Sean Dyche as their manager, it's just, you know, Brexit FC when you think about it anyway. But when you come up against a Burnley who are defending for their lives, right? Timo Werner's pretty much nullified. He's useless in that aspect. So it's not like Germany. And when I saw all of those aspects, I thought, yeah, you know what? Cut him some slack. Give him a bit of time. Allow him to adapt. Allow him to adapt. And I truly believe next season, we will find Timo Werner physically ready, mentally ready, and adapted to English football and adapted to the Premier League. Those were my reasons for protecting him or backing him or just thinking, yeah, cut him some slack. What doesn't justify those reasons I just gave you is where you're missing a chance from a yard out. You know, and if it's a one-off, cool. It's not a one-off now. And I have to be honest. I'm not going to come on here and just lie to you now. I have to be real. For a player that costs 70 million, for a player that is a well-known top striker, as far as I'm concerned, and in Germany, he didn't have any problems in terms of putting a ball in the net. But when it's not just the off chance that he's missed one goal line opportunity, okay, cool, we'll cut him some slack because it's just one. It's not just one. It's not just one. This goes back, and I think we've been delaying the inevitable. The miss he had against West Ham kind of made me start thinking, yo, this is getting a bit deep. And the saving grace was that he scored. And what's crazy is he's been shot for confidence, and I think we can all acknowledge that. Mentally, he has been all over the place. But he scored, and then he missed a sitter, right? When the ball came across to him, and he had the biggest opportunity very close to the goal to just stick it into the bottom corner, and he fluffed it. That was after he scored, where he should have confidence, where he should be relaxed, where he should be getting the ball and going, yeah, I'm going to pack in a second goal now because I can, right? That confidence is coming back. When he missed yesterday against Real Madrid from 2 yards out, had the whole goal in front of him. Fantastic layoff. Mason Mount, deflection, went straight to Pulisic's head. He fed it to him on a plate. On a plate with a knife and fork and spoon and a glass with some champagne ready to go. Yeah? Fantastic. On the house, free of charge. That is pretty much what Pulisic set up for him. Thibaut Courtois is right there, and Thibaut knows because he can see him. Right? He knows he's there. He's got the entire goal. He could have picked to go left. He could have picked to go right. He could have picked to go low. He could have picked to go high. He could have picked anywhere in that goal. And he decided to hit it straight at Thibaut Courtois' legs. And that was my ticking bomb that exploded at that point. I saw that and I thought, I'm beginning to say this a bit too much now. I can't believe he missed. I've said that too many times on my watch-alongs, and all of you that watch my watch-alongs, you would know I've said it way too many times now where Timo has missed a sitter and I've gone, I can't believe he's missed that. I can't believe Timo's missed that. Something along those lines. I'm always saying it now. I'm always saying it. And you don't need to be adapted to a Premier League. You don't need to be, quick and on your toes to be able to know that you have to bury that. You have to bury that. I'm sorry, you have to bury that. Pulisic has put it on a plate. He hit it well. He just didn't aim. And this is what makes me think, and this is where I'm beginning to shift my opinion a little bit, and I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit concerned. As a top striker, your instinct should be to put it in a place where you know it's going in. That miss yesterday, that miss against West Ham, and now I look back at all the others, shows me that when the ball comes to Timo Werner, he doesn't have an idea or thought process as to where he's going to put it. He thinks, all right, the goal is somewhere there, I'm going to hit it, and I hope it's going to go in. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You cannot finish like that. As a top striker, you need to know. You need to be aware of where you're going to put the ball. And if the keeper makes a top save, he makes a top save. I'm not saying you're not allowed to miss. But what I am saying is you need to be able to work the keeper. And especially from that far out. You're 2 yards out. Thibaut's there. He's in front of you. What are you doing hitting it to him? You could have at least hit it at a bit of an angle and it would have gone into the bottom corner. Or hit it up. It would have hit the roof of the net. To hit it left would have meant that there's a chance he would have fumbled his shot, because to try and turn your body onto that can be a bit difficult. But you've got the entire right-hand side of the goal right there. Stick it there. What are you doing sticking it to Thibaut Courtois' legs? That just got me worried. It made me worried. It made me think, this man, maybe his instinct isn't there. Maybe his finishing isn't as lethal as we thought it was when he came from Germany. Maybe, I don't know if it's confidence. I struggle to think it's a confidence issue. I struggle to think it's any issue. You just can't be missing that. You just can't. There's no excuse. There's just no excuse. And I don't want to shoot him down, because I hope that he can learn, and I hope that he can, going into next season, maybe a full pre-season under Thomas Tuchel, maybe that will help him, maybe support alongside him, maybe something will click. But there are things that you need to take responsibility for. There are things that only Timo Werner can fix, not Tuchel, not anyone else. There are some things that only Timo can sort out for himself, and one of those things is his instinct and being able to know where he's going to put a ball and putting it there, or at least trying to put it there and working the keeper. And if he saves it, cool, no problem. All strikers miss. It's not an issue. But to miss something like that very regularly now is concerning. And if you ask me, going into the Fulham game, would I play him? I want to say no, because I want to prep whoever's going to be playing against Real Madrid at Stamford Bridge, because for me, it shouldn't be Timo Werner now. We need to have assurances here. We need to have, and I'm thinking, who do we turn to? Do we turn to Kai Havertz playing in that role? Do we turn to Olivier Giroud? Do we even turn to Tammy Abraham? There's a case, because he's just sitting on the bench doing nothing. Personally, my gut is telling me to play Giroud, because you put that ball into Giroud yesterday, he's scoring. He is scoring. He's putting that in the net. I can guarantee. So that's where my headspace is now. And I want to leave the question with you. What do you think is the issue? And do you feel the same as me now? Are you worried and are you concerned in Timo's lack of finishing and his lack of instinct when it's on a plate and there's just no excuse? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your opinions. And who would you want to play against Fulham and subsequently, and most importantly, against Real Madrid in the second leg, where we have a big opportunity to get to the Champions League final? I can't believe I'm saying these words. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button if you did enjoy this video. Much appreciated. Smash the subscribe button and hit it to be subscribed to my channel and my content. Smash the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Do catch me on Twitch, as I will be streaming a little later, and that will be quite regular, where I'm going to be playing FIFA, player career mode for Chelsea, so you can see how I do. I'm doing Younes Reacts on there, where I'm reacting to all video suggestions that you guys suggest to me, and we can have a bit of banter and a bit of a laugh, and other bits of content as well that will be coming your way on Twitch. I'll be a bit more active on there, so make sure you're following me there on Twitch. Younes Talks Football is the name over there. Much appreciated. Don't forget to download the OneFootball app, and don't forget to get yourselves 25% off any store-run products. Link in the description as well. I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care. And peace.